Morning, everybody. Beretta guy coming to you from the basement. It's Sunday morning. Thought I'd do a non-Beretta video today. We're gonna learn a little bit about the Glock43. This is gonna be a very basic video. If you shoot guns and you know about guns, turn this video off right now. If you're brand new to guns and you just went out and bought yourself a Glock43, then you're gonna want to watch this series of videos. I'm gonna make several. Okay. First off, safety check. Everybody on YouTube will safety check. Some will downplay it, some will overplay it. I'm going to tell you right now that I want you to take the phrase "it's unloaded" out of your vocabulary and throw it away. Thank you, Armory Channel, for that little tidbit. Every gun that you see, no matter what you know, is loaded. Okay? So what you're going to do is, first things first, you got to pick it up. You're going to keep your finger off the trigger at all times. Okay? You're going to drop the magazine, and there are rounds in there. So before I go any further, I'm going to take this and put it away from my arm working. Okay? More accidental discharges happen from cleaning guns than any other time, except for possibly holster drawing. But you've heard the old phrase, and it's been around since I was a little kid. I was cleaning my gun and it suddenly went off. That's because you do not check to make sure it's clear. Okay, next thing you do is you lock slide back, physically look and feel in the chamber. Take a look down the magazine well. There are no rounds in this gun. It is safe. Okay, now if you are new to guns, like I said, keep on watching. If you've been around guns, go away, because you're going to find this really boring and stupid and tedious. But anyway, how to field strip and reassemble a Glock 43. Okay, if you've held a Glock before, it's exactly the same as any other Glock. If you've never held a Glock before, well then, here you go. Okay, first things first. In order to field strip a striker fire gun, the first thing you have to do is pull the trigger. So we've checked it, it's clear. Pull the trigger. Make sure it's pointing in a safe direction. You're not going to kill anybody if you did make that mistake and thought you already did it. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is there's a little bar right here. There's a tab there, and there's one on the other side exactly the same. You've got to pull those down. But in order to pull those down, you have to pull the slide back just a little bit, because the slide is putting tension against it. So the best way to do that is to grab it like this, get a grip on it, and just ever so slightly pull back on the slide. Pull those two tabs down at the same time. It's actually one bar that goes through the gun, and release it, and the slide will come off. There you go. Okay. Set your frame down, pull your recoil spring out. Your barrel, you kind of lift up on a little bit, pull it forward, tilt it out, and there you go. It's field stripped. It's just that easy. Glock makes it so simple. To reassemble, you do it in reverse. You take your barrel, you slide it in there, you lock it in place. It just kind of push it forward until it gets to the back, and it falls into place. Okay, take your recoil spring, big side here, put it in first, and then let me show you what you're going to hook that up on. On your barrel, there's, I don't know if you can see it, there's two little nubs there. The end of your recoil spring is going to fit on that second notch. So it's going to look like that once you get in there. So it's going to hold tension on it right there. Okay? So once again, barrel in. This end goes in that hole. Push it down. It locks it in there. See that? Then come over, and your slide has grooves in it. I don't know, can you see? I can't see the video, so I don't know if I'm focusing or not, but there's a groove on each side of the slide. Okay, That's what your slide rides on. And on your frame, you've got contact points where it rides. Here, 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 and here. These little things ride in those grooves, and that's what lets your slide go back and forth on your gun. So you're going to line up, let me get a better angle for the camera here. You're going to line up these grooves with these rails, and you're going to slide the gun together, and you're going to push back all the way, and it's ready to go. Rack the slide a couple times, make sure it's operating good, safe direction, pull the trigger. And that's it. You have now successfully field stripped and reassembled your Glock 43. Thanks for watching.